channel. If you are interested in sewing clothes for fall, then stick around because I'm doing a pattern review on Simplicity 9385. This is a really good pattern, and you know, it's just something that I'm adding to my Me Made wardrobe of 2021. So I have the shirt right here, so I'm going to try it on for you, let you see how cute it is for fall. But first I'm just going to kind of go through like all the ins and the outs for you. So I feel like this is good enough to take you right into your winter wardrobe. Let me show you. This is the front of it, and look at all the variations that it has. So it's got a long sleeve version. Well, let's see. And then this one looks like a long sleeve, but I'm here to tell you it's like a 3/4 sleeve. And then you even have an option to do a turtleneck. And look how cute that they have it. And I like this one has the gathered sleeve. Let me stick to this. And then the other one does not have a gathered sleeve, but it is still a baggy sleeve. And then I like the cute cuffs at the bottom. And then view D does not have a cuff there or a band there, but it has a band here and here. And then this one also has the long band. So I did view A. So there you can see it right there, and I'm just really happy with it. But there were a few alterations that I'll talk about, but let me go in order. I'm going to tell you the description of this Simplicity 9385 says, Mrs. Knit top with length and sleeve variations. The fabrics to use is stretch knits only, such as jersey, rib knit, stretch velvet, sweater knits. Let's see here. And there's no like closure or anything because it's knit, you know, it just goes, you know, right over your head. So the pattern size that it comes in is size 6 all the way up to a 24. This one does include the finished garment measurements. And so it's for a bust size of 38.5 all the way up to 54 inches. And this envelope has size 6 through 14. So then, you know, you'll have to pick up a different envelope for the 16 through 24. And I went with a size 12, which tells me on here that the bust is a finished garment measurement of 42. So my bust size is a 40, and so I went with the finished garment measurement of a 42 inch, and I feel like it fits me just fine. I did not have it, I mean, it just fit me right around the bust area right when I tried it on. Let me see, what else do we have here? Okay, did it look like the photo on the envelope? And yes, most certainly it did. I did view A. I did make one doing view B, and so you'll see, I'll discuss that later on too. And then were the instructions easy to follow? I think so. I didn't read the instructions. Okay, and then I'm going to talk to you about what I disliked with the pattern. Well, okay, let me actually show you the details, and then I'll go and try it on, and then I'll talk to you about like what I disliked. So I'm going to kind of tell you like a lot of things that I changed, but I know it probably doesn't make sense that I still really like it, but I do. But for one thing is the neckband up here. The first time I made it, it was really thick. So when I cut it out, the neckband again, I narrowed it by probably about 1/2 inch. And so it's still like a little bit thicker than what I'm used to. And when I look at here, I'm like, is that how they want it? And it's not really that thick. All I can think of is that maybe because she's wearing kind of like a sweater knit. I don't know, but I feel like the neckband kind of came out too thick. Oh, and then I didn't do pleats on the sleeves. I did gathers. So I just gathered the sleeves up top, and then down here I just also gathered it with my serger and just put it on this. This part I had to narrow it in, I think about 1 inch, because it was really baggy when I tried it on. And then the bodice, I lengthened the bodice. Let me make sure I took notes. Oh, yeah, I lengthened the bodice by 3 inches. And that was for view A. Now, next time I think I'll just do view D, and I don't know the length of view D versus from view B because I cut it off before I could even compare. But so even though I did view B, I lengthened that by 2 inches, and then I also lengthened the band by 1 inch. So here's the band. One thing when you're cutting out this pattern that you'll want to be careful with is there's a lot of pieces, like for example, when you do the sleeve, it tells you on the thing, it'll say, okay, well, this is size 12 for the sleeve. So if you want the sleeve in a size 10 or an 8, you have to go find that sleeve. It's not marked like the bodice is. See how it has all the different sizes. So just a heads up on that one. You'll want to pay attention to that. And then this is where it says to do all the pleats. I just cut it out exactly the same way and just gathered it on my serger because I didn't want to take the time to do the pleats. And then let me go and try it on, and then I'll talk to you about like where I got the fabric and, you know, some more details. Okay, so here is my shirt, and see, I feel like it fits really nicely in this area right here. It's a size 12. The neckband, see, it's still kind of a thick, even though I narrowed it down by, like I think I said, 1/2 of an inch. But see, that's okay right there. And then this is where I just gathered it. And right here, what I was going to mention, so this, I actually took it in, I believe I said 1 inch or like 1/2 of an inch because it was too baggy. And see how it's supposed to fit tight? It was too baggy. So just keep that in mind. Let me see. Another thing that I did, I kind of feel like this part is too long. It could be shortened. I feel like we could shorten it by like 1 inch. Because see, and then it goes like this, and then that's kind of baggy when it goes down. I still like it, but I think, you know, obviously but I think that if I make it again, I'm definitely going to shorten this area right here. And then the length of it right now, that's with me lengthening this bodice. And then the band, I lengthened it by 1 inch. And so that is what it looks like. Next time, I don't know that I'll do this band. You know, it is cute, but I just feel like it's kind of just too tight. However, I do love the looseness right here because that will just be perfect for like Thanksgiving, you know, because then you don't have to worry when you have like your turkey or your pumpkin pie because it's kind of like loose fitting. So the fabric that I used is a double brush poly, and I got this from Joann's probably about a month ago. They still have it at Joann, so they probably just have it on the website as well. But I just love the navy color with the cute little flowers in them. I think it just looks really nice. So yeah, I'll definitely wear this shirt again. Let me know what your thoughts are on it. And also stick around to the end because I've added a few more photos of me in this shirt. But that's all that I have for now. Make sure that you check out all my other pattern reviews. I have a playlist for you. Subscribe and like if you found this pattern review helpful. And so I do hope to see you in my next video. Until next time, happy sewing. Bye guys.